Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Miami. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Defense. So that a... yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's caught here by Adams. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Raiders first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Play fake. Garoppolo. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. To throw is Garoppolo, and that'll be incomplete.
Anderson wanted trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. And he gets this down to the 18. Down.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the 1st down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Emmanuel Ogba in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably what he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua sets up to pass it. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Bilal Nichols in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now Tua. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And some room to maneuver. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Once again, it's Mostert. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and it stopped them for no gain.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their
They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I
and
like
a
that
really
one.
good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, and this is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them, but I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And some room to run now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good on Sanders. And the lead is made 10-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this is what here? Incomplete. Like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking left side, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Dolphins have got it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality. Now, you've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Extra point and good by Sanders. The lead is now 17-3. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. And here comes Raheem Mostert in the Miami offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the gun, it's Tua. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that gonna be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to pass. Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So a well-paced drive. They were able to calmly take it down the field, and then they finish the half with 3 points.
Yeah, and that's what's commonly known as playing the 2-for-1 game, right? Being able to get the points at the end of the half, knowing you're getting the ball to start the 2nd half, gives you a chance to go out and double what you got done in the 1st half.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
You sure you're ready for the 3rd quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Another catch there for Waddle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And finding the tight end Hooper. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Garoppolo. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
So now here come the Dolphins. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, heck of a move. Man. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Bilal Nichols picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On target. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, maybe it has... But they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers here in the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that's complete to Adams. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely bring more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense and make sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. The rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Garoppolo now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room to work. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play on the scamper. And a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
An impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Sanders on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now Garoppolo.
Pass complete on the crossing route. This is Hooper.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.